Our next meal that we're gonna demonstrate you is actually our bean chili. We're using actually 3 beans in it, the nava bean, the red kidney bean, and also a beautiful soya bean that we use, which is called edamame. We use a little bit of spices, including smoked paprika, that's gonna really get out all the flavor for a nice chili. Okay, now we're gonna do our vegetarian chili, bean chili. So we start with a little bit of oil. We start our engine. Usually it works better that way. And then I have a mixture of onion, celery, and garlic here. And we're gonna saute. Here we go. Get nice flavor in here. So you want the onions and the celery to cook a little bit here because they're harder vegetables. I got a mixture of spices here. We have smoked paprika, we have cumin, we have oregano, we have also vegetable base, and on the bottom I also have my salt and pepper. So that's what's gonna make the beautiful taste of our bean chili. Smoked paprika is always good. I use sometime to replicate like bacon flavor. If you want it vegetarian, well, let's use up some smoked paprika. I'm gonna add my spices so they'll be able to roast a little bit. Oh, the flavor is fantastic. Good. Oh my God, it smells good. Now I'm gonna add my water, a bit of water. We have tomato product, we have tomato dice, and we also have tomato puree, passata. And as you can see, the tomatoes are beautiful, really nice and red and rich. We have a very good quality tomato on the plant. Makes a big difference. Bring that to a little bit of a stir. Here we go. Now we're gonna add our vegetables. So I have edamame, which is soya bean. We have some red pepper and also green bean. So you add that to our recipe. Good. Now we're gonna bring that to a boil and we're gonna add our slur. What is a slur? Very simple. Cornstarch and water. So just have to mix it together. All right. Now it's important that I add this to my dish or my stew when actually the water is boiling. If I would use cold water, it would not work. Well, it would work, but it would take forever to bind. So we're using this to bind our stew here. So here we go. Have to make sure we have a movement in the casserole. Good. And now we gotta let this cook for about 10 minutes. So it thicken up a little bit. Okay, so that had cooked for about 10 minutes to make sure that the functional ingredient, which is the start, has worked. As you can see, it's nice and thick now. So now we're gonna add our last ingredient, zucchini. Zucchinis are easy to cook, so we put them at the end, so you still want some bite into it. If I put them in the beginning, then not only you don't have a bite, but you can't find them. And last but not least, our beans. So we have red kidney bean and navy bean here. So we make sure we mix everything nicely together, giving a big, nice toss. And then it's it smells so good. As you can see, it's nice and thick, not too thick. Okay, you still have a nice gloss on it. That's one of the things that we do with our sauce. You'll notice to have a nice gloss. It's because we don't make them too thick. If we make them too thick, then you lose the gloss. You eat with your eyes. So as you can see here, it's boiling already. And the beans and the zucchini don't really need to be cooked. They will cook while it's setting on the side. So now we're gonna move that aside and we're gonna serve that. We serve that with the rice pilaf with rice. So we'll be right back with that. All right, we have our very delicious bean chili that we are serving with our rice pilaf with vegetables. So there we go. Looks gorgeous. Bon appetit.